What is happening? It's the Mario Drive. We got JT from Nintendo Maniacs. What's happening, my friend?
Hey yo, here we go. I'm ready to play some golf. Super Rush. Been a little while, but I love this game back at the time, so I'm like ready to go again.
Uh-oh. I got to reinvite you. I guess it didn't ready up in time. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
One more. I was like, oh, it's counting down. It should just, bring him into the game. No, it kicked you out. Like, all right.
Yeah, just in time for us to start going live and ready
Yes.
to go. And we're out.
Well, and hopefully you make it in because I've started this. This happened last time with Nintendo Land. I opened the room and some guy named Wayne just joined. I was like, who's still playing this game? And then
Wayne,
this morning,
leave us alone.
yeah, and now
Wayne, if you're listening to this, just this isn't for you right now, okay? Like you're not invited to this.
Okay,
Stop playing Super Rush.
You're here, so hit next, I think, and you should be good. Or I don't know if there's a ready up button or what.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, you pick who you would pick.
Oh, I love going medium.
You choose who you choose.
I gotta go Luigi.
Okay. You tell me which course to pick. What's that?
Right. It's Mario your go-to? Is that
everything? Everything is Mario. I'm Mario main in Smash, Mario Kart, everything. I'm as vanilla as they come.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I respect that. New Donk City. Let's do that one.
Okay, it is a par 3, so it's short, like short holes. Is that okay?
That or something else?
It's fine. It'll be a little quicker, is all. It's not a. But it's fun. It's fun.
Too late. Done.
Here we go. Starting on hole 1. All right, let me get my. I just gotta get my doc with the questions here, but I do know that the first question is, what was your first Nintendo console?
I got given a Nintendo 64 as a hand-me-down, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And we got given like their hand-me-down controllers because they got like a PlayStation 2. They didn't want it anymore, so they just gave it to us. And so, yeah, it was a Nintendo 64. Like games weren't available at the time, so we just got given games and we could borrow games from them and some other families. And so that was super fun because I had 2 brothers and we would just play all the multiplayer games on the 64 because that was a multiplayer machine, that console.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No question there. What were some of those games that you that you played on there? A little Mario Kart, GoldenEye. What was your jam?
Yeah, Mario Kart 64, the Mario parties, and so the original and the second we played a lot of. And then I think I got a little confused as a kid thinking it was all the one Mario Party because 2 was not that different to 1. But later on, I realized it is a different game and they had different boards, but a lot of the stuff was reused. So yeah, that was funny thinking about it years on. GoldenEye was a big one, and the cheats with the big heads, killing people in the dunnies was pretty funny, and I enjoyed that a lot.
I love it. There's have you seen the GoldenEye documentary? It's on Amazon Prime.
I have not. No,
it's really good. Like I just finished it yesterday. Like I would just watch it like while I was taking lunch or whatever. Like just like little bite-sized pieces and very enjoyable. Like yeah, really cool. Seeing the history of that game and even like getting to know Rare a little bit more. So I highly recommend if you're a fan of GoldenEye.
Okay, so the actual game, not the movie, because I love the movie too. Nice. I do have Prime. I do have 5 different subscription services. So I mean, Prime is one of them. So that's good.
There you go. Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
If you want to see me in a documentary on Amazon Prime, look up Video Game Box Art.
Video Game Box Art. I love that.
Yeah, I think I'm in episode 6. I think
so
my buddy Rob McCallum is the one that put it together. He messaged me one day. He's like, "Hey, check IMDb. You're on there now." I was like, "What?"
You've got a credit. Video Game Box Art. All right.
Yeah, it's a fun documentary about like the old school box art and the art, like interviewing some of the artists and stuff like that. It was it's a good time. So, well, back to the the questions at hand here. Favorite Mario game of all time?
Josh, that's without notice. That's a tough one. I don't. I love all of them.
Yo, the face you made was perfect.
I got to make a choice now. I think it's Super Mario Galaxy, and I think the face of me, just then was because
the grimace.
The grimace of having to choose, because I love so many of them. But I've never been more excited for a game as 13-year-old Josh, so eagerly waiting for Super Mario Galaxy to come out to the Wii. And so that came. I watched that trailer from the E3. I reckon at least 100 times in the lead up to that release, and then being able to play it and how unique and amazing that game was with all of the anti-defying gravity platforming of it all, just made me super, it lived up to everything I wanted it to be. So I think it's Galaxy.
I love that. Is it one that you like? Did you 100% it and did it dominate your time for quite a while?
Oh, I did. And, I played it again as Luigi. I did everything twice. And, I think a lot of games, if a game asked you to do that, you'd be like, heck no, what the hell are you doing, man? Why are you asking me to do everything again twice?
Right.
But second time was Luigi. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that again. I really enjoyed that. And it was an absolute pleasure. All 242 stars. Is that what it was in the end?
I don't know the exact number. You're a braver soul than me. I liked the second game better than the first one, and mainly because I felt like after I beat the first one, I was like, "What do I have to do to try to get the rest of it?" I was kind of confused about some like where to find the rest of the levels, and I don't know. It's been so long that I don't completely remember, but I just remember I wasn't. I when I was done with the main story, I was like, all right, I'm good. That was enough. So
yeah,
but I loved it.
Get you.
Still thought it was great.
Amazing. I just wish that I'm kind of a little marred by the fact that they gave it to us in 3D All Stars. They yanked it away and made us pay for it again for the latest release with Galaxy 2. So, while I love that game, I hate that practice that Nintendo's done. So I need to get over that. But I still love the game, and it's my favorite Mario game. Still.
Would it have been better in your mind if they had done two separate physical releases? Like a 1 and 2 by themselves instead of packaged? Because I'm assuming you bought it because you could have got it split digitally, but you probably wanted the physical box.
Yeah. I don't know, because if they did it separately, would they have charged the same high price? I'm kind of worried about that. They would have just made us pay even more. So
$40 each.
Yeah. With the monkey paw of it all, I think we got the best situation. But yeah, I hate that's a possibility.
I hear you. It's it definitely interesting for sure. So Galaxy, I love that. That is great. Let's see. We got Brandon in chat saying, "What's up, guys? Hello." Much Games is here. He was on the last episode. This is what he said. I still say doing it twice isn't as bad as what you that you can't do the final Mario level until you finish the Luigi side. So he 100%. He did he does 100% runs on his channel, and he was like, "Yo, this is brutal."
It's they're really pushing it, aren't they? And I think most games don't get away with it. So just because Galaxy's amazing, it actually does. So not usual practice. I would encourage for makers of games to do.
What's funny for me, if I was asked that question, what's my favorite Mario game, and I had to try to figure out how would I answer that? Odyssey left the biggest smile on my face, no question. But as a kid, I played all 3 of my save files on Super Mario World to 100% completion. Whatever the 100% is, it turns the game to make it look like it's in the fall versus being all springtime or whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's by far the game I'd probably put the most time into, would be my guess. So it's a tough question.
In that game They
Yep.
hide a lot of cool stuff in that game, and I think for me that's what's got over Super Mario Bros. 3 slightly, like the secret things they've thought about, and you going back to it. That's where it one ups for me slightly, even though I do love 3.
Yeah, the 3 just celebrated 37 years this week.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I had I thought you were gonna get a hole in one off that bounce. I was like, that would have been the craziest shot ever.
Absolute fluke. I would have taken it.
That would have been amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so there are some crazy secrets in 3, like the white toad houses where you have to like collect an exact amount of coins per stage to get it to unlock on the
That is
I
crazy.
didn't even know about these until way later. Like
I
way
never
later.
knew about them as well. Yeah.
And then what's the other thing that there's certain levels where if you collect the exact amount of coins and your number matches like in the 10 spot on your time, the Hammer Brother will turn into a coin ship. But it's like the likelihood of you stumbling upon this
Oh my God.
as a kid, like
pre-internet as well. How are you going to know about that? Like the kid in the back in this at school in the courtyard isn't going to tell you that. Like
no,
that doesn't exchange. That exchange doesn't happen.
No, not at all. So I see Cal is here. What's going on? Welcome in. We're doing an early morning. Just for the time zones. Well, early morning for me. What time is it for you?
It is 12:08 a.m. early Sunday morning here in Australia. Hello, good morning, everyone. Here we are. Early morning for me too.
Hey, there you go. I love it. Well, here we go. Let's my favorite game being Mario Kart. Which one do you rank at the top?
For Mario Karts?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got to be 8 Deluxe still for me. World hasn't quite done it, and I love I love Double Dash for some stupid reason because it's so stupid that it shouldn't work, but it does. But I mean, 8 Deluxe just has all the courses, and I feel like you don't really get tired of that game quickly. Anyway, you get all that variety and all the modes that it does include just make it really ultimately the definitive game in Mario Kart. So, and I want World to get there, and I hope that it gets there with the content over the years. But it hasn't quite done that for me just yet.
Let's camp on World for a minute. What's holding it back in your mind?
Needs more battle modes. Pretty limited in those regards for now. I do think it's better now with they've listened to the fans in terms of obviously like the loop courses. I think a lot of people wanted the single track courses to be a bit more constant and regular, so that's a good thing. But like for me, like they've like included things late that they probably should have included from the start, like the P switches. We can see where they are now. I found that still hard to track them all, and it shows you the ones you've done, but not the ones that you need to do still. So I would love a way for that to appear and to be a bit more evident. And then I think it's missing another world or island. So I want to see, like, I don't know, they go find another world or something. And there's a whole bunch of another 32 tracks because, we got 96 in the other one, didn't we? And that's like 3 times the amount that's currently in world right now. So I think more tracks, better online battle modes, and a few other minor things to how, the mission modes look would go a long way for me.
I was literally thinking about this morning before we went live. How is Kirby getting, like, everybody's talking about Kirby, right? And they're talking about like, oh, you can do the license and you can do like, all that stuff. Like that'd be great for Mario Kart. how is Kirby getting 5 amiibo that you can swap out the characters for the machines, and Mario Kart got a 0 that could have the same functionality? You could put different carts with different amiibo and have the characters swap out. It would have been brilliant. And their biggest franchise gets no amiibo support. It blows my
crazy,
mind,
isn't it? They're huge, those amiibo. I feel like that King DDD one, the tank thing, is going to kill me. Like, if I buy that thing is so huge, it's going to devour my room somehow. Like, that's not an amiibo, man. That's
just turn it into your gaming chair.
Motorized in some degree. That's going to cost us $200 or something to have. Like the tariffs on that thing for you to buy that's just going to be crazy. I it's huge, but very cool. Yeah. I do want it. So
Hey, yeah, Firestone is here. Welcome, Firestone. Right? Like, no amiibo? Is that crazy?
It is crazy.
What would be your perfect Mario Kart amiibo?
Oh, I would just love like for me it was when they did anti-grav for 8 Deluxe. I forgot the anti-grav of like a standard Mario Kart or something, and the cart's slightly, angled maybe to show that it's, not normal grav, anti-grav.
So basically the Lego that's behind me?
Maybe.
That's maybe, other than the wheels aren't turned, but something, yeah. Well, and just make them. If they had done that with 8, you could turn the wheels. So it would have been fun too.
Would have been good.
But alas, here we are. All right.
What, Mario the Star? Just trying to think some other, like using an item or something. Blue shell in hand.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I literally, so I have a statue. You can't see it. It's on the next shelf up of the pipe frame. It's essentially a giant amiibo. It's Mario on the pipe frame. That's all I ever need. Like, but now if they had done World, if I could have my mechanic outfit with his hat on backwards, his Famicom hat on backwards, like, I'm set at that point. Like, I love it. So
you'd be pretty sorted. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So, okay, here we go. Let's see. Get into some more. What is a Nintendo game that you think more people should experience?
Oh, which one? I think it's Metroid for me. I hate the idea that Nintendo have, they talk about in all their corporate or promotional, like, of Nintendo Corporation. You got Mario, you got Zelda, you got Splatoon, Animal Crossing, and Pikmin. And I always feel so sad that Metroid Samus isn't being shown as the next one.
Yeah.
Because it's got so much history and it's brought so much to the game, to the Nintendo, in terms of the early days. And I just wish it was a bit more out there in terms of accessibility. So that would be my one, because they're amazing games and they deserve more love. And they don't quite get it there with the sales and admiration. So it's Metroid for me.
I want to camp there for a second. What was your first Metroid game that pulled you in?
Oh, I bought a Nintendo GameCube with my own money. It was $150 Australian, so that gave me a platinum GameCube. I got 2 controllers and Metroid Prime with it. And so I got this as a 10-year-old kid, and I did not understand Metroid. And so I had the game, played a little bit of it. I think I, got through the basic early 8 areas and did not progress very far at all. And so it was, I've always joked that's the longest game I've ever taken to finish, because I reckon it was about 10 years after I finally finished the game. And it was a bit surreal moment for me, because I kind of, I really wanted to like that game, because I always saw Samus in Smash Bros. And saw, Bryn Star Depths as like the levels and her like outfits. I thought they were so cool and amazing. And then I get to the game and it didn't quite click with me. And so it wasn't until I was a bit older that it finally made sense to me, and I finished Metroid Prime and I'm like, I get it now. And it kind of clicked, and it was such a cool moment for that to happen. Oh, you son of a bitch, get in the hole. But I loved it. And from then on, once I finished that game, I got it. Like, I wanted to do the 2D games, and so I finally played like Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion. Got to Super Metroid finally, and played all the other ones from there. So it's been a really cool journey from that point onwards, playing the games and understanding them.
Yeah. That was the best response ever. You were like, for just the audio listener, it was just I mean, it was resting on the edge of the hole. Like, wow.
I'm like, say cool, Josh. It's not freaking going in.
Oh my goodness. What was crazy? It was a beautiful shot up until that point. Like the first shot was like you were so close. Like
just off.
Gotta love golf. Gotta love it.
There's a reason I do not play this normally every weekend in real life. I'll stick to Mario Golf on the Switch.
Come on. Oh, you hit the pin and it didn't drop in.
I'm doing okay here. I know you're flogging me still, but
it's more about the like the score is not all that important. It's just about the fun. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm having fun.
It's like I play this now. This is my fifth time like playing it at least once a week. So it's like most people, like, you had an update, I'm sure, when you turned it on, right? You're not touching this. It's just an easy game to play and chat with, So it's more like I play it like I play real golf, or think about it like I play like I'm not out there trying to do. I'm not gonna do well. I'm out there because I'm hanging out with friends. I'm outside, having some bevs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I love it. It's a great idea. I am enjoying this.
All right, taking a look here. Most memorable multiplayer moment on a Nintendo system.
So I played Super Smash Bros. A lot with my brothers, and we had the GameCube version, so Smash Bros. Melee. We had a literal Smash Bros. In real life moment from it, and so my brother was Mewtwo. That was his favorite character, and he would absolutely dominate us with the moves. And I always found it really frustrating that he would just play that character. I tried different ones. I could never beat him. And so it just got to a point one day where I literally just said, you should do something else, be a different character. And he just wouldn't do it. And so I just pushed him to the side physically pushed him. And he, as you do as a brother, okay, you punch me, I'm going to punch you. So he pushed me. And as he pushed me, I wasn't facing him. And so I fell into his bed rail and I chipped my tooth.
No.
So half of my front tooth now doesn't exist, and I have a cap here. You can't really tell.
Because of Smash Bros.
Super Smash Bros. Literally Super Smash. So I have a literal Super Smash Bros. Story because of this. And we lived in a rural country town in Australia, and we had to drive 90 minutes to the nearest dentist.
Oh, I bet your mom was not happy.
Not happy, and for some reason, everyone in my family was in the car, and we drove to the dentist at once. For some reason, my dad couldn't drive me to the dentist. I don't remember the reason, but everyone in my family, all five of us, got into a 5-seated car, and we drove for 90 minutes to the dentist because I had half a tooth missing.
Did they call you Cletus?
Sorry?
Did they call you Cletus?
Oh, it was the worst 90 minutes of my life. Like, honestly, my tooth was hurting, obviously, and we had to sit in the car. I'm squished next to my brother with my other middle brother squished between us. He was the buffer. So someone had to be the buffer between us for 90 minutes, and I hated it. But I got a cap. It hasn't fallen off. It's been about 20 years since it happened.
Okay.
It's still there. I have to tell surgeons every time I have to go under anesthetic that I have it there. And it's never been an issue. So let's hope that continues. But literal Super Smash Bros. Story.
That is incredible.
It's good.
Pyrus Lex says, this isn't Pokemon. I must be in the Pokemon directory on Twitch. My bad. Do forgive me. Yo, what is this hole? What is this hole?
Damn it. I'm getting so close, but not in.
So close. Luigi. Oh my god, that was funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. That is a memorable multiplayer moment. No question. No question. So I'm off script right now for this one.
Yeah.
It made me this basically a follow up question to that. So, you know, fighting with your brothers and whatnot. That's hilarious. Like I totally get it. Can you think back to a time where you didn't realize they were the good old days? You know what I mean? And so
Ooh.
I'll preface it with like, you know, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. You know, those were magical times. I'll go outside of Nintendo, which maybe it'll be here eventually, but like even like Halo, like playing Halo for the first time or playing Halo with doing LAN parties with a bunch of buddies, that kind of stuff. And you can go outside of the Nintendo it doesn't have to be Nintendo if that's for this one, but any moments like that you're like, yo, I've never been able to recapture that feeling again.
Yeah. Me and my friends really got into Call of Duty's zombies mode, and we didn't care about the online as much or the multiplayer. It was the zombies for us, and for a period of I reckon 6 months, it was me and a group of 6 people would work out all the secrets to that main area where you're in the abandoned movie theater, and I can't remember the name for Kino de whatever it was used to be called. But literally just trying to get through as many rounds, as many waves as possible, and you'd play it to like 3 a.m. in the morning. You'd have your energy drinks by your side, and you're just sort of chilling out with friends, having sleepovers, and it seems like nothing was really going wrong in your life, and you're having a great time and enjoying it. And so there've been many zombie games from the Black Ops series since. None of them have hit as hard or as well as that one has for me. So as original Black Ops, that was pretty memorable in my book. So yeah, I think they're the good old days, because when I'm playing a game now, I'm thinking, God damn, I haven't done my tax return or something, or God damn, have I left the stove on downstairs? I'm always thinking about something else while I'm gaming. Like it's not carefree like it used to be.
I gotcha. Yeah. Adulting always
Correct.
always gets in the way for sure. All right. Well, let's see here. What's your favorite piece of Nintendo hardware?
Good question. Hardware. All right. So I love the GameCube controller because it shouldn't work. It's so stupid, but it does. You've got the A, B, X, Y buttons in a weird harpoon looking like formation.
Yeah.
And the analog triggers are off, but they work really well. And the C stick doesn't functionally work as well as it should, but it does well enough to make dual stick a thing for those games. But goddamn, like I just love the feel of that controller. I just love how well it holds in your hand, and I have some really great core memories for me of just playing some amazing games on that system. So maybe the controller and then the GameCube itself. I just have some really fond memories of that as a kid growing up with it.
Yo, I'm with you. I for some reason always felt like that giant A button. It just made playing GameCube games feel a bit more like the arcade. And I think because it's arcade buttons, right? Like it's still probably half the size of an actual arcade button, but there was something about just like, this is your A button. Like it is, and it's I played most of Mario Kart 8 with the GameCube controller. I still play Smash with any opportunity I get to use the GameCube controller. I love it. So I'm here with you. That's great.
There's a reason people still use it to this day. It's been 3 generations plus. What's it? Switch, Wii U, Wii, GameCube, 4 generations since it was the main console, and it's still being used. I think that's pretty cool. And big
and then we get
to how cool that controller is.
Getting the wireless one for NSO was also like amazing.
Amazing.
So
I got my
cool to
Wavebird.
have.
I never got a Wavebird as a kid, so I finally got my Wavebird now. It's fully
Oh,
wireless. It's and it's a GameCube controller. So it's unreal.
back in the GameCube, like the prime time of GameCube, I was like 22, 23, right? So if you came over to my place, I had 4 Wavebirds. We were all playing wirelessly. Like,
hell yeah.
I had my Sony Trinitron 32-inch with the component cables for the GameCube to get that 480p. Like, I was
You're decked out.
That's when it started to get back, like, because I went from S video to component. Like, it was trying to get that best picture possible to be able to see progressive scan. It was such a big deal. It's so silly looking back on it.
60 hertz going on your TVs. I always got so mad because in Australia we the PAL versions are 50 and the American ones are 60. So it's slightly worse. And so I've known people in Australia buy and sell out their PAL GameCube collections to buy American GameCube games because of the 60 hertz, and it just runs and looks better. So I was always jealous. Like, you Americans have it a bit better than us.
Interesting. Hey, I see Army Life is here in chat. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Okay, well, moving on here. This is one of my favorites. What Nintendo game have you never played that everybody's going to absolutely judge you for?
I've never played Majora's Mask.
Well, I can't judge you because neither have I. So
haven't you? Okay.
Nope.
All right. Because everyone talks about, if they played Ocarina, or is it better than Majora's? And I can never really contribute to that conversation because I've never played it. So, definitely played Ocarina, and can talk about that. But Majora's Mask is on my list. And I feel like it's the biggest one in terms of cultural relevance, maybe, that I've just never touched. So I've got a few gaps with the Zelda games. I haven't played Skyward Sword either. So I think that's definitely not as big, but that's another one on my list.
I'm like 3/4 of the way through Skyward Sword. So on my Wii U. So
on your Wii U, yeah.
So
I want to play the Switch one. I think the button controls on that save that game from what I've heard, and I think it'll be enough for me to get through it.
I love that. Okay. As a kid, I played Super Metroid. And when I got to the end of Super Metroid, have you played Super Metroid? Have you beat it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have. I saved the animals.
You save the animals, yes, I love it. So when the Metroid shows up and sacrifices itself for you at that last boss fight.
Yeah.
I was honestly like, this is like, I had an emotional experience, which sounds, really, really kind of like funny to say, but I was like, yo, this isn't a video game. Like, what? I just thought video games were meant to just like play through and, no big deal. So what do you remember your first like emotional or a Nintendo moment that hit you the hardest emotionally?
Yeah, because I do wish I had seen that raw for the first time, because I knew what happened by the time I got to Super Metroid. So I knew what was happening. So it definitely didn't hit me as hard as that. Truly emotionally, I think from a storytelling point of view, the original Xenoblade really hit me, because I never experienced a Nintendo game portraying a story like that to me, like the really big stakes of good and evil with voice acting and a really amazing story. And so I don't know, this sounds a bit, counterintuitive, but like, because Nintendo doesn't do that, and when they did it kind of hit me a bit. So that sticks with me a lot in terms of story moments, because a lot of the time it's not story moments for me when it comes to Nintendo. It's a lot of, it's the gameplay, it's the fun of it all. And so I think that one's a big one that sticks to me. And the grandiose nature of that game with the music and everything that Monolith Studios do is absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, they're a real testament and credit to Nintendo's arsenal of games that they make at the moment, because they add a lot that they cannot do, Nintendo themselves.
That is a great answer, honestly. Like those the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 really sold me on the series, and it was like the gameplay and everything was fun, and there was some incredible moments just with what you could do with the gameplay. But the story is really like it really did drive it home. I think the Fire Emblem games are in a similar
Yeah,
vein with that, you know, of really being able to just pull you in story wise. So, well, we did it. We hit 18.
that's quick.
How did I? You know, the par threes, they do go by quick. Let people know where they can. You got a podcast, you got YouTube, you're all over the place. So let people know where they can connect with you.
Yeah, so I'm JT. I produce the Nintendo Maniacs podcast. So every fortnight, I get a special new guest on and give them a little interview similar to this, find out what they love about Nintendo, what makes them really tick for it. A lot of people, everyone I get on my show shows their love for Nintendo in really different creative ways. So I really love having them on to talk about all of that. And we go over all the latest news, all the latest games. We have some fun, blind rankings, other games and things like that. And I have a really good time along the way. So yeah, it's all on YouTube or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Nintendo Maniacs is there. So yeah, it would be an honor if anyone listening, checking this out now, would check out my show as well.
Yeah, definitely go check it out, guys. It's good stuff. I've been on it. It was a lot of fun. So, well, thank you so much, my friend, and we will see